What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Rule of Two. I'm Braden.
And I'm Gavin, and today we're going to be reviewing the second episode of the Book of Boba Fett. This was a really action-packed episode with a lot of cool stuff. We're just going to be giving you like an overview, giving you our thoughts on it, and without further ado, let's get into it.
So today's episode was action-packed and thrilling to watch. From the tension in the room with the mayor and with the Hutt twins to the flashback where Boba and the Tuskens attacked the train. It was all amazing to watch, and I don't think fans will be disappointed with this episode.
This episode was really long, which means there's a lot to take in. We first see Boba Fett with the captured assassin, which we later find is a part of the legendary group for hire, Order of the Night Wind. They fear no man, but apparently they fear Rancor, because we see Fennec Shand drop the assassin down into the empty Rancor pit. But this assassin does not know that there's no Rancor, and so obviously he spills the beans and tells that the mayor hired him.
When they take the assassin to speak to the mayor about this, the mayor is very calm and confident while talking to Boba and does not seem afraid of him, and paid him for capturing the assassin and bringing him back to the mayor. But the mayor does not think that Boba is any more than a bounty hunter for hire.
Obviously, we know the Twi'leks that own the bar they were really nervous when Boba and Fennec walked in. We thought that it may be because they had something to hide, but I really think it was because Boba Fett did not know yet about the Twin Hutts and that they were coming to claim their late cousin's land, which was Jabba the Hutt. And speaking of these Twin Hutts, who are they? We don't know who they are yet. I hope in future episodes we will find out who they are. We most likely will. All we know is that they don't like Boba Fett and they think they're entitled to the land that Boba claimed. So all we can do is wait and hope that we find out what comes next in future episodes.
Speaking of the Hutts, what in the Wookiee was that? I've never seen a Wookiee that big, and it looked twice as big and twice as scary as Chewbacca. I mean, look at the comparison. It's crazy how scary and big the thing looks compared to how big Chewbacca is.
Moving on, we now move to Boba Fett's flashback, which is really long. It takes up a majority of the episode. It is really cool and detailed. I love how in the start of the flashback, we see Boba Fett training with the Tusken warrior. We see him fail a few times, but I mean, everybody fails. But then he starts getting better and better and better. And then it goes to the train, which they call the Long Speeder, that comes in, which is actually the Pike Syndicate. We find this out later when they take it over, but we'll get to that in a little bit. In the beginning, like when we first heard that, I thought it was the Krayt Dragon. Honestly, like it looked like the Krayt Dragon. I thought it was the Krayt Dragon. Krayt Dragon's always after the Tusken Raiders. But we find that it is just the Pike Syndicate. So Boba Fett, feeling sympathy for the Tuskens, he goes and tries to help them.
To get those speeders, though, Boba had to beat up a whole gang in a mini cantina, which was so cool, and he had the baddest exit in the entire show. He stole the speeders and brought them back to the Tuskens to teach them how to ride them. And Boba, being an expert on this, teaches the Tuskens very well. So well, in fact, that they were able to stop the train and beat the Pikes, which, by the way, the Tusken with the bandana-looking thing on his head is an absolutely awesome fighter.
After defeating the Pike Syndicate, Boba Fett found out that they were smuggling spice, which, didn't really make him that happy. So he said to the Pikes that they should follow the high sun, and they would find a port where they could get a ship to go back to their planet and tell their leader of his, how do I say this, not demands, but like his, it's not a request either. It's more like a threat, yes. His threat that they should never pass through the Dune Sea without the blessing and guide of the Tusken Raiders. I honestly feel that Boba was a bit too gracious with them. I feel like he definitely should have punished them. But, I mean, it turned out pretty well. Besides a few Tuskens that died, they got a lot of good resources out of defeating the Pikes.
The Tuskens were so thankful for Boba's help that they gave him a gift. They gave him a lizard and then hit it with this dust, and it went into Boba's mouth and led him to a tree. And he brought back a branch and made his own grafty stick. Also, I want to note that it seems like from his dreams, Boba misses his dad because he keeps seeing the scene from Geonosis. But continuing, Boba got his own grafty stick and is given Tusken clothing and is ceremonially inducted into their tribe. So that's all we have for you today, guys.
Thanks for watching this video.
Again, guys, sorry this video was late. We've been busy with school starting back up, but thanks for supporting the channel. We really appreciate every single one of you guys. But again, thanks for watching.
Before you go, if you haven't already, go down below, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out a lot. And please go check out our Marvel channel. We produce a lot of good Marvel content, in our opinion. Go subscribe to that, and
We hope you guys enjoyed.
may the Force be with you.